So, day two of the Prune and Bloom challenge was originally about calming your inbox, okay? And maybe you don't necessarily want to go straight to inbox zero. If you are interested in the concept of inbox zero, I did a really good training with Vicky Louise from Time Hackers a couple of months back, where she took us through a process and we literally created inbox zero in like half an hour. But the Prune and Bloom approach is more about dealing with stuff as it comes in. So what I like to do is just every time I open my inbox, if something comes in, I just take a quick check-in with my current project and I just ask myself, like, okay, what does the lioness think? Unsubscribe, okay? And this is a really fun exercise because it's a way for you to practice setting boundaries and noticing where people pleasing is coming in. I cannot tell you how many people are on email lists because they're scared of the person getting upset when they unsubscribe, right? And that used to be me, okay? I had colleagues where I had done an email appointment, a calendar appointment with them and automatically been added to their email list. Now, I didn't want to be on their email list. My email inbox is sacred, okay? It is a really easy way to support having mental space and clarity. And for ages, I was like, oh, maybe I should email them to let them know that I'm going to unsubscribe. There's different tips and ideas for you if this is your first time doing the challenge in the previous training, which I'll put somewhere around this video. But what I want you to think about today, I'm assuming that you're already working on setting boundaries. I'm assuming that you're already starting to make progress on dropping people pleasing and on taking decisions from a place of calm. If you're not, we have so many tools for how to do this quickly without hustle inside the Life Atelier. So you can sign up, you can become a member. If you're already a member, you can access them in there. Send me a DM in the community or come and get coaching if you need help. Today's little upgrade is the sustainability upgrade. So I want you to just think about like, how does it make everything easier when you are keeping control of your inbox? And rather than coming at it in one go, trying to clear it all completely from this place of, what happened to me was I discovered that, oh, I thought that going digital was the sustainable option rather than having paper and having physical things that needed processing. And then I had an amazing student who was a climate scientist. Hello, Carolina. And she told me that, once we've sorted out fossil fuels and everything, we're going to have to work on all of the servers that are sitting under the sea or wherever they are, consuming lots of energy to support our clouds. And that was the moment that I realized that the cloud was not an abstract thing, that the cloud is actually something like whirring away. And like, do you remember older people? Do you remember how you used to have like the big fat hard drive next to your computer and it was like, and you could feel the heat coming off it. And now we've just got these lovely, lovely little thin things because there is a place somewhere else that is now containing and processing all that data and all that information. So don't panic. All we do is we apply messy minimalism and prune and bloom, and we start thinking about, okay, what do I actually want to keep? And how do I want to implement that? So what I really like to do at the moment, I've just created a new little part for the almanac, is have like a prune and bloom session, like once a week or at the end of the day. And I like to just sort through my photos really quickly. The ones that I want to keep, I actually put them directly into the almanac for that day. So if you, like me, have a dog that's very important to you, or it might be your child, or I don't know, something, you may have, I don't know, 30 pictures that look the same of your dog. For me, it's like looking in a field and I'm like, oh, I want to remember this. Photo, 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 video of the dog looking in a field, right? I don't need those 30, but maybe there's one that I want to keep. So rather than going from 10,000 photos of my dog to 20,000 photos of my dog, the goal is just to pick one of them, put it in the almanac, put a little note about what I want to remember. What was I thinking? What was the theme for the day? And then delete the rest, right? And the same with email, like rather than having inbox zero or nothing and thinking that we failed, just having this little moment at the end of the week. I love to build in the space. So when I have my last call or I complete my last task, depending on if I'm meeting my powerful kick-ass women entrepreneurs, Pacao. If I'm going to be meeting them for a glass of wine on a Friday, then I'll just take a moment, take a pause before I then come and do my clearing. Or if I'm going to take the dog for a walk, then I'll just literally like stand up, walk around. Maybe I'll grab and have a hot chocolate outside and then come back in, set a timer for 10 minutes and just go through and clear and reset, right? So again, this is our goals aligned with nature, aligned with ourselves. There's no need for it to be dramatic or for it to be difficult. Okay. Speaking, however, is hard. So let me know how you get on.